anything.
Just that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oi, mate, you're in the cage. Where's in trouble? I was going to say,
Excuse me. I'll grab you.
you probably can.
It's not scared of me, but it's scared of you.
Welcome everyone, welcome to the chain. Today I'm going to show you how we make chain the old fashioned way. So to make chain I have to get a piece of metal and heat it up. I bend it and turn it into a horseshoe. Scarf down the corners and scarf it over. It's called scarfing, is it? It's like a scarf. Then I fire it on. I'm going to show you what that is. Find the centres like an end straight into a horseshoe, and it's just like to put it through the previous thing. I can start to see them already. So there we go. And that's welded. You're safe to come back now. So now I've changed this up. Again, it's the same thickness on the rest of the link. So at the end of the week, I will take my chain to a place called a proving house. A place where it will be tested for its strength.
God's sake.
Waiting for it to I'm not scared of the bright lights.
You go busting back round.
We'll see.
Come now. There we go.
Safety stuff, so we've got like fire extinguishers, emergency ladders, life rings, shippers aid kit, case this steel boat catches on fire or sinks in 4 foot deep of water. Yes, the same guys in there do the inspections on the QE2 also check these for safety, gives us our licences, and it's 4 foot deep. So stand on the seat if you decide to sit and do it. Right, off we go. Most important, my girls, please keep your arms and hands inside the belt as well. It's getting very narrow down here. Oh, we'll bump and bang off the sides as we go through. Yeah, I do apologise about the drips off the roof. We've been having trouble with the gin factory. It's been leaking for 5 years. Right, so making our way through. Now this tunnel does get a little bit wetter as the further you go in. This is compared to yesterday. This is.
I was gonna say, if we came on this yesterday, it would have been way worse.
It passes through the soil. The rainwater does have a little bit of acid in it, and what that acid is doing is dissolving the limestone, and when the rain is leaving it sticking to the inside of the tunnel, we can't sort of limestone. These square holes are called rib holes. The rib holes. Yes, it's very interesting if we're in that snow machine up there as well. Soaking wet on finished. Alright, so outside we got an open basin wharf. You've got flooded mine on the left hand side, Tipton mine on the right. So these are 2 limestone mines. You'd have a boat on the left and the boat on the right, and they was both filled up with limestone overnight. Did have a roof on it, but the miners blew the roof off. So originally it was the two boats tied up in there being loaded. Place, you've got the Wren's Nest tunnel over there. Goes for a third of a mile. Takes you into a limestone mine known as Seven Sisters. The Wren's Nest. You can get 21 of these boats side by side down there, so it's quite a vast cavern underground. The worrying thing is, it's under my house, so I'm very concerned about that. So I do live over that way, so I'm always very careful how much stuff I put in the shed. You just never know, do you? We do have big plans to reopen that, which would be handy for me, it would. But this is a beautiful basin now, Passam Hill Basin. It used to be a cavern, and the miners blew the roof off this one 150 years ago. All dug out by hand, of course, all connected to the surface, and the miners could walk in, work in the mine, and hopefully walk out the boat, and they'd fill 3 boats a day in each mine. Of course, we did have to replace some of the tunnels. This is one of them. This is the 89 tunnel. It was built and opened in 1980. Spent 6 months developing the 89 tunnel. There you go. Bed sensors involved at the time. However, it has been sprayed with concrete. As you can see, this is rendering. You see it on a house, on a garage. The reason we sprayed it with concrete is because the 2 boilers in here as well, so there you go. Yeah, you've got to stand up on there on the right before the one to stand up to the right, which is a bit key.
For hundreds of millions of years, ours was a violent world devoid of life. No one knows for certain quite how or why it happened, but around 2 billion years ago, in a warm, shallow pool, a tiny single-celled creature developed.
We got it out and moved it down, so there you go. It's over 200 years old, this sort of raptor. You can tell it's 200 years old because you've got all this limestone on this way. Yeah, very careful. You wash it, it look like this if you didn't use Calgon. And Calgon's very important for washing machine work. I get 30% off of this product 3 times a year. Only exclusive to Calgon, of course. But you've got stalactites as well, so the water's dripping off the roof. They do get rougher than water. Okay, so we're leaving this 200-year-old tunnel, we're making our way to our singing cavern. And now it's called singing cavern because it's connected to the surface.
Limestone was quarried here on Dudley Castle Hill for hundreds of years, but the arrival of the canal promised a rapid increase in mining activity, and at its peak, the Dudley mines produced over 100,000 tons of limestone a year. The extraction of the stone left behind a network of vast caverns, which became an attraction for scientists, engineers, and visiting dignitaries from abroad.
You can see the tunnel over there. It's got the light on the top. Now that tunnel doesn't go to any caverns as such. However, it does take you from here to Round Oak Steelworks in Raleigh Hill. But it's not Round Oak Steelworks anymore, it's the Mary Hill Shopping Centre. So it's 200 years old and it takes you straight to Primark. Okay. So yeah, that tunnel was built so the Earl of Dudley could get his limestone easily from the mines on the boat, from the boat through the tunnel to Round Oak Steelworks. It now takes you to Greggs. seen it too. He couldn't, Billy. You do have trouble seeing Billy, but he is there. You can't see Billy thanks to the range. The Christmas lights. Look, he's lit the fuse. I think I can see it. Dear. Right, so the fuse is burning. Billy's in the mine. He's hiding under one of the trolleys. He hopes this fuse stays lit because if it goes out, he's got to go up and light it again. Any second. There we go. Billy's in this cabin when that happens. So I'll just start Billy survives, as he normally does. Furman gives the all clear. Clear! And Billy coughs and sneezes at the end. Well, to be fair to Billy, he's gonna. I mean, 12 explosions going off in such a confined space. I imagine the cabin's full of dust and smoke at this point. Even the household coming down the sides. If you don't want to look up there, it does remind me of the canister that works on the telly. Okay. Yeah, the rainwater's coming down and the... Right, so coming across March, on the... So from a fan of Peaky Blinders, that's the one that uses on Peaky Blinders. Okay, that was named after a gun that. Sort of different shapes and sizes. Yeah, 41,000 votes per year. A vote would have been read per year every 6 minutes of every working day. You know, for two-way traffic. So what do? You go one way. You go the other way. Can't use an engine, that's why this boat's electric. Because of the fuel. Might be a giveaway, I think, I don't know. Right, so out we come. Back into my favourite place. So you've got Dudley Zoo and Castle, you've got the Priory Estate, literally there. I thought I'd go about 2 months of food. Go on, you go, put your feet over there. That's it, keep it up the boat. Okay, go on, I'll push this side so it's a bit... You need to keep the boat in the middle, see, because this young lady's going to push it over into the water otherwise, so you need to. And as you can see, Ted's got the engine off, and she's having no trouble pushing this 15-ton boat through this tunnel. That's why Canal Boat she used. In fact, she's doing such a good job. Can you come back tomorrow? We've got a 6-hour trip tomorrow, so there you go. See? One person can move it. No effort. That's what canal boats are used, you see, because we do a lot of weight every year. Right, you have a
Way.
Going. Yay! It's on fire! There you go, baby.
Was it a flaming Zambuca? Or
Pretty
something?
much.
No.